Alright, welcome back to Jake on Food. Today I'm going to be making pizza. So to begin this process, we're going to start off showing you how to make a New York style pizza crust. Here I have 3 cups of bread flour. I have 1 1/8 cups of water. I have 3/4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I have 1 package of yeast, 3/4 teaspoon salt, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Alright, so we're going to begin. We're going to add our 3 cups of bread flour, our yeast, our sugar, and our salt. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to mix that together. Mix all the dry so it's kind of incorporated fairly well. We're going to add our olive oil and our water. And we're just going to mix this together until it just is incorporated, and then we're going to let it rest for 30 minutes before we start kneading it. So I like to get it fairly incorporated anyway. You don't have to actually get all the dry flour blended in there, but just get it mixed together, kind of like that. And we're going to let it rest for 30 minutes. Okay, while we're waiting for our pizza crust, we're going to start working on our tomato sauce. So I have some San Marzano tomato puree, some fresh garlic, basil, and extra virgin olive oil. Right, we're just going to do a fine chiffonade, thinly slice this fresh basil for our sauce. Careful to keep your fingers back so you don't cut them. There we go. Okay, next I have a clove of garlic for our sauce. I'm going to trim the end of it off there. Peel it. Get all that paper off. Sometimes it's tough to get off there. There we go. There it goes. We're just going to slice this as thin as possible. Nice thin slices. Nice thin slices of garlic for our sauce. Alright, starter sauce, we're going to drizzle a little bit of this extra virgin olive oil in our pan. Wait for that to get warm. Okay, this oil is starting to get fairly hot. Kind of has that shimmery look to it. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. You know, I like to cook it till it starts to brown up a little bit. Going for a close-up. See it bubbling away. Not quite hot enough to brown. But it really doesn't take very long. You start to get a little brown on it. Get that garlic aroma. You can see some of it's starting to brown up a little bit there slightly. Alright, so we've got some brown on our garlic now. Next up is we're going to add our San Marzano tomato puree. It's going to bubble away there. The pan's nice and hot. I'm just going to let that come up to a simmer for a little bit before we add our fresh basil. Okay. Let this simmer for a little bit. So next steps, we're going to stir in some of our fresh basil. Make sure we get all of that in there. Simmer that down. Let it infuse with all the flavors of garlic and basil with the delicious tomatoes. Hey, how you doing, buddy? My dog Porter wanted to say hello. He's right here watching me cook. He's my biggest fan, aren't you, buddy? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't drop anything. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so after probably about 5 minutes additional kneading, I have the dough worked into a nice ball. We're going to cover this, let it rise till it doubles before we roll it out into our pizza dough. Alright, there we have our pizza crust. Look how much it's doubled in size. Alright, I have my pizza pan ready. I've drizzled some olive oil on there. Sprinkle a little bit of cornmeal. Take our pizza crust dough. Spread it out. Okay, so we have our dough all pressed out in our pizza pan. Press it down nice and flat. Some nice smooth edges. And we're ready to start topping our gourmet pizza. Alright, so this is what it looks like. We have our New York style pizza crust ready to make a gourmet American style pizza. Alright, so our next step in our pizza, we have our sauce that we made earlier. Spread that on there. Spread it out. Coat that pizza very well. Not real good, because that would upset my girlfriend. Can I get a clap from the audience, please? Yes, awesome. I love my audience, they're the best. Okay, at the top of our gourmet pizza, we have some fresh ham, we have some pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, basil, and some red pepper. So we're going to get all these items ready, and we're going to top our gourmet American New York style pizza. So, yeah. Okay, we have some fresh diced ham, some pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, basil, red pepper to top our gourmet pizza. We're going to finish up this pizza. Spread some of this delicious fresh mozzarella around. I have this oven preheated to 525. It's a non-commercial oven, so that's about as high as it goes. If I could turn it up higher, I would. That would happen. Can I get a clap from the audience? My audience is the best.
We try.
They support me all the way. So we're just going to load this son of a gun up with lots of cheese. Oh yeah. So yummy. Everybody like. Chef Danny Reed would be proud. Sprinkle some red pepper. All of this mozzarella. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. My tongue's getting hard just thinking about it. Little basil. Looks like Christmas. Some pepperoni.
Somebody put their sassy pants on tonight.
Tonight is Chef Sassy Pants. And I'm here to share it with all of my followers that love what I do and follow my videos. Yep. Everyone can get involved tonight. We have just, look at this. How can you not be salivating looking at this pizza? It's not even cooked yet. And then we have some fresh ham to go with the pepperoni, mozzarella, the basil, the red pepper. And then we have garlic, we have San Marzano tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, garlic. How can you not like this? Okay, look at that. It's not even in the oven yet. I'm going to let you sneak peek, zoom in. Just look at that deliciousness. Right, I'm going to put it in my 525 oven. Oh my gosh, look at that yummy, yummy gourmet pizza. Oh, all it needs now is just a little bit of... Alright, here we go. We're going to finish this off with a little bit. Sprinkle some fresh basil on top. Oh my gosh, gourmet American pizza, so fucking yummy. New York style crust. Can't beat that. Remember, share it with all your friends. Jake on Food Blog. Woo! The best food channel there is. Woohoo! Come on, give it up!
Brenda doesn't like clapping.